Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be my May's completed pages. It was a really rough beginning start to the month for me. I had a lot of depression and anxiety and just feeling really down on myself and not being able to, when I'm feeling like that, it's very hard for me to be motivated to color, especially with pencil, to even feel like I'm good enough. And then I watch other people's pages, completed pages or anything like that, and I just beat myself up and I'm like, I'm not good enough. I don't even know why I'm doing this. And it's just really, I just get in a bad way, and I shouldn't do that because, I'm okay at what I do. So, and everybody is like, it's just me, being down. But, so surprisingly, my goal was trying to get 15 pages done, and I did succeed. I got 18 done. So I was really, really pleased with myself. Technically, 10 of the 18 were mandalas. And when I'm stressed, then I'm in that state that I was speaking of, I tend to go to mandalas because I know I can pick 8 colors and I know I can color from the center out. So I tend to gravitate towards them when I'm feeling like that. And then this book is one of my 10 to complete for the year. I've already completed 2 for my 10. So this one I'm definitely gonna complete for sure. And I did this one here. It was done with Bic Intensities. And then I did this one here, and it was done with Sharpies. This one, and it was done with Rayon Glitter Gel Pen. Another Rayon Glitter Gel Pen. Another Rayon. Another Rayon. They are my go-to. I use them. I have used them for years, since I started coloring back in 2016. Another Rayon. I love them. And one more, and this was another Rayon. Don't ask me why I skipped, but I skipped some in there for some reason. And then I did 2 in my big mandala caloric book, and I did this one here, and it was done with Taniment gel pens. A lot of color going on in there. And this one was done with my rayons. I really liked how it turned out. I was a little bit worried because it's very much all the same pattern, but I was really pleased with how it turned out. And that was it for the mandalas. That was the 10 mandalas. Then next, this one, Mythic World, I have not colored in until now, and I chose to pick this page for Colornopoly prompt, my rule 2, which the prompt was spooky, and I did this one here, and it was done with Prismacolor pencils. I think all Prismacolors. I was really pleased with how it turned out. I was a little unsure on how the trees were going to come out. They look, I get too wrapped up in looking at real close detail, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get it exactly right. But the beauty of it is when you don't have it exactly right close up, it looks better far away or on camera. I don't get it, but it's just, yeah, I get too wrapped up in the little details. And then I kind of started that, and then I kind of stopped when I started it, and then I just could not bring myself, like, I just could not color. It was just the mandalas. So prompt 1 for Colornopoly was to draw and color a bowl of fruit or a piece of fruit that had to been cut open. So I am obviously not feeling the greatest about myself at this time, and I'm like, how the hell am I gonna do that, you know? But I challenged myself, and I pulled out all of my instruction books. The color special effects, I have all 4 of these. So I chose to pull it out and find every piece of fruit that she had in these books, because not only does she show you how to color them, but she shows you how to draw them, sort of. So plus I feel like I can take something and kind of mimic it, which is what I did. So this is what I ended up with. A slice of watermelon, a lemon slice, red pepper, and a pumpkin. And I drew them, and then I colored them. And yeah, I was super proud of myself, and it kind of got me out of my funk. Not completely, but it definitely helped in my coloring, you know, feeling like, oh, I can actually do this. I can actually, you know. And then that's when I went and bought the drawing stuff. So thank you, Sarah, because believe it or not, that prompt helped me so much, and I was so terrified of it. And then Slavic Beauties. This is another color my hoard. Never colored in this one before. And so I picked this one. It says thoughtful, and I did it for summer because apples just scream summer to me, and I needed to do prompt 3 for Colornopoly was a summer page, so I picked this one. And then prompt 4, I did 4 rolls for Colornopoly. Prompt 4 was galaxy or space. And I chose to do this one because it's just, this is a book I want to complete. It's kind of what started things off for me with coloring outside of mandalas and actually coloring things, was this book. And surprisingly, I think I have like half of it done. Half the book's done. So I'm getting there. But I want to also do it justice. Also, there's a page ripped out of the book, so it kind of screws that part up. But I did follow a little smidge of my Colorful Country Life on her color combo for the dinosaurs and the planets. And then the rest was just me. So, yeah. And then I broke out Fairy and Fantasy 3 again this month because when I colored in it last month, I really enjoyed this page. So I thought I'm going to give it another whirl. And I did this page and I loved it too. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Now, I tried a new technique on the skin. So up close, it doesn't look the greatest. But at a distance, it looks pretty nice, I think. And there's a bunch of like glitter in her hair. And there's, it was done with Prismacolors. The blue up here is paint. Don't ask me. I didn't write it down. I don't know why I didn't write it down. The hair is a paint. And there's like paint on her shell there, paint on the she shells. glitter on these little anchor thingies. And then there's also paint, like this pearly paint on the pearls, and then on these little, what looks like little pearls up there. And I did a mixture, I'm gonna say Art Spirits and Renaissance paint and Aioli. I think there's an Aioli. I don't know which one, but and then the background is King Art Jelly Roll again, since it works so well on the other one. I used it on that, so that was one of my mermaids for mermaid. And then we got Color Age Wild. This is another one of my books to complete for the year, and I only have 5 more pages to go. 5 more images, and this book will be complete. Now, not complete in all the images complete, but one set of them complete. So there's 14 images, so 14 will be complete. And I did this one here. I did mess up right here with the stencil, but you can't really tell on camera, but in person, there, you can kind of see the line. But yeah, and this one is the hair and skin are Prismacolors, and that testing of the brown color combo, that was the one I tested on that sheet you saw before I brought it over onto here. I have been looking for a good brown combo, and I don't know, I just never seemed to found one. I don't have one wrote down in my combo book or nothing, so I was like, I gotta make one. So the flowers, the leaves, the eyes, and the lips. So the flowers, the leaves, the eyes, and the lips are all Albert Couture watercolor pencil. And then the back, this here is a Tim Holtz stencil with Tim Holtz ink, and I put it on with a Tim Holtz blending brush. Trying to use my supplies I have not used yet. That was my goal. And so this is Craft Sensations sketch coloring book. You cannot get these in the US. They are in the UK, and Lily from Art Journey had gotten me this. She got me several of them and sent them to me because she knew I was wanting them. And I did this page here, and it was done with Prismacolors, all but the background here. The background is Derwent charcoal paint, watercolor paint. Oh, I'm not even in frame. Wonder if I've done that the whole time. Well, I hope not. So, yeah, love that. And this was another color, my hoard, as well as this one here, Enchanted Seas by Molly Harrison. I had not colored in this one, so I ended up doing this one here for Mermaid, and it was done. So the background is done with gel crayons. The pencil work is Prismacolors, and then remember I said that I used this on the serpent, and I used the princess on her. I don't know if it's, you get the shininess of the white. That's the only thing I don't like about them sometimes. And then the picture showed, like, it looked like I'm sure it's like waves because they're underwater, but it looks like, you know, fog or whatever. So basically what I did to brighten that up is I had seen this in another video, and I decided to finally use it. I want to go back. I have a picture I want to use it into that it's already completed, but a Sharpie chalk marker. And I tell you, it took me a while to get this working, because when I first, you really need to shake it really good. And it took me a lot of pumping and prepping, and it came out clear at first. So just be cautious of that. And I imagine they probably don't last long. They probably dry out pretty quick once open. This was still in the package, so I had not even opened it, but I did get it going then. So basically what you do is you just, you know, put your line where you want it, and then you take your finger and go like that, and it makes it look like that. That's how easy it was. And I mean, it makes all the difference, I think, in the picture. It adds another element to it. I did add extras in than what was existing there, you know, but I put where they had it, I put it, and then just added some more in. And then I did the border in Posca just to, you know, round it off. And then that was it, guys. That was my completed pages for the month. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And I hope everybody takes care. Thanks.